Hello everyone, this is VK1MV, also known as DV1MV. I'm just going to show you some information about the TAIT TB8100. It's a unique repeater. It's heavy duty. It's a heavy duty repeater. It's 50 watts, and this particular repeater has got two modules. So this is module 1, module 2, meaning it's channel 1, channel 2, and you've got the transmitter. See how big the heat sinks are? It does 50 watts, and I can program two channels, probably reverse and the normal one. Now, because this repeater used to work or used to use 402 megahertz, I need to send this reciter or exciter, or exciter. It needs to be recalibrated for 430, 440, which is what I will do tomorrow. I'll send this to Queensland. I have a good friend there. His name is Andrew. He can reprogram this or calibrate. So I need to remove these two modules tonight and send it to him, and then when it comes back, it's gonna be tuned to amateur frequency, amateur band, 430 to 440 megahertz. So I'm also using a programmer called TB8100 service kit. It's unique, very complicated programmer. You have to follow the steps. So in order for me to link the repeater, I need to first, sorry for the mess, I need to turn it on. Once I turn this on, the power there, I have a few seconds to connect the programmer. So turn it on, there you go. See, there's a, there you go, there's the light now. And I need to go here. I only have a few seconds to do this. I will connect. And then make sure you have the correct port. So connect. And then of course you need to log in as an admin. And password is admin. Hopefully I didn't type it wrong. Alright, we're connected. So now we need to read. We need to read, and it's now reading. Once it's read the repeater, you can now go to channel profile, channel table. So as you can see, I actually programmed it yesterday to 410 and 415 split. But again, when I program it, if I program it to 431 or 440 megahertz, you will see that alarm because the repeater is not programmed for amateur band. So this one is what needs to be calibrated. Now, when you go to mode, see there, you have to go to download mode. And then okay. When you're on download mode, that's when you can actually program the repeater. So you've got channel profile. If you go here, it shows you more information. This is where you can activate or change the CWID, what sort of tone frequency. Yep, and then this one, signal path. When I first got the repeater, it wasn't working. So because the signal path was set for base station, so like if I click on RX path A, see it's not connecting there. If I remove the bypass, this one here, doom, it's disconnected. So it's not gonna work as a repeater, so I need to make sure when it receives, it will go down here and then it will transmit. That's how it goes. So it RXA, TXA. So that's, and then you have the microphone setting. Again, there's just so many things in this repeater. But then if you want to make it work, you need to go to mode now. And you need to return it to run mode. Which first, because I've already switched it to download programming mode, I need to reset. And I need to connect again. Yep. It's synchronizing. You will hear the repeater blower go on high. So now I need to go to admin again and password admin. Oops, I think I typed it incorrectly. We'll find out. Yep, invalid password. Ang laki kasi ng kamay ko eh. Admin. And then you need to go back again to mode. And you need to go to run mode. Run mode. Okay, once it's on run mode, it's now working as a repeater. Now, because this repeater is at 410 megahertz, my dummy load hasn't arrived yet. This one is a mobile amateur tuned antenna, so it's gonna bring alarms because the system will know that the SWR is high. So just for tonight, so press, there you go, see how and see that alarm, because the system is telling me, hey, what are you doing? SWR is too high. So also, if you go to diagnose, I think, see there's alarm. If I click on alarm, it's showing, hey, SWR is high, forward power is low because of the SWR. When you go to diagnose, you can know the signal level. So diagnose receiver 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it tells you like how many dB, dBm. If you go to signal level, see it's at 410 megahertz. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if I transmitted longer, you'll see that it's actually here. And then synthesizers. And then audio. So if I want to check my audio and make some adjustments, 1, 2, 3, 4. Not high, so maybe later on I can, when I'm on programming, I can adjust the level. And then digital, because this one can go P25, sub-audible scan, control test, PA, tells you like what's the temperature of the fan, PA driver temperature, alarm is active, transmission test, I can make it transmit, but I'm not gonna do that anymore. Control, it's showing you what's happening inside. Power supply test. So there's just so many things to do on this repeater. Again, I'm gonna send this to Queensland so that the receiver can be tuned. I don't have the necessary equipment, even though I have the radio communications test set. I just don't want to mess it up, so I'm sending it to a professional. So heatsink temperature, it's about 30 degrees probably. And then that's it. Again, this is a very reliable repeater, TAIT TB8100, but is also very heavy. I think it's 20 kilos. So, yep, this will be my backup here. I don't know if I will put a repeater controller, because I think by in 2 weeks time the Yaesu DR2X will be arriving, and I will connect it to the RCOM RC210 controller. But this one is a backup. I may put a controller here. We'll see, because this is like 50 watts, 100 duty cycle. Unlike the Yaesu, it's only like, what, 25 watts, 50 watts? If you want 100 duty cycle, you reduce it to 25 watts. So, what else can we do here? Monitor, diagnose. We've been there. Alrighty, so I'm just gonna disconnect and exit. So what I'm gonna do next, I'm gonna turn this off, and I am going to remove those two modules there, the receive module, and send it to Andrew, who will calibrate for amateur band. Again, this repeater can do 400 to 520 megahertz, so it can be tuned to amateur frequency. Alrighty, that's it. Again, there's the alarm. Okay, yun po, that's all. So, good evening. It's my day off tomorrow, so magpupuyat mo. I'll probably sleep late tonight. Okay, 73, this is VK1 MV. Andito pala yung camera, hindi doon. Andun. 73. Alright, so first I need to lose those locks. There's two of them. Once you've removed that, just need to pull it. There you go. Put it down. So we also need to, in order for me to remove the reciter, I need to remove this. Oh wait, sorry. I need to change to the screw head. So I need to remove this. Sorry, it's hard to do this with only one hand. So I need to remove this screw. Oh, wait, sorry. It's a bit tight. Kaya siguro tight ang pangalan kasi it's tight. So once you remove that, there you go, you can pull this out. So this is where you put the programming cable. So I'm just gonna put this here. In order for me to remove this, you need to disconnect the cables. Sorry, there's clips on them. Remove the cable, remove the lock. I don't want to break it. Cable, and you need to remove this coax. So 1 and 2 need to remove. There you go, and remove the second one. And then you need to remove the locks. So there's screws there that holds the receiver. You need to remove that. Again, it's hard to do this with one hand. So once you remove that lock, be sure it doesn't fall down. Sorry, I'm not a professional, so don't expect that this video It's gonna be well done. I'm not a professional, I'm professional. So once you remove that screw, some more. Oop, there you go, fell down. So once you remove that, you need to remove also this plug. Yeah, sorry. There you go. Once you remove that plug, the screw, you can actually pull this out. Now let's remove this as well. Remove that, and slide it out without damaging the wires. Oh, come on, get out of there. It's being jammed by something. I think I needed to remove that one first. Let me just... Sorry team. It's really hard. So I need to remove this bit as well. That one. Oh, shut up, cuckoo. So remove. Once it's removed, hopefully that's gonna fall again. The screw's gonna fall. Sorry, I'm not focused. And then once you remove all the locks, wait, is there anything on the other side? Maybe that's why it wasn't. Of course, there's one more here. Cable. That's why it wasn't getting removed. One. Silly me. There you go. Sorry, I need to sit down again. And then remove. You can easily slide it out. Ayan. Ang laki niya. So this one, if you notice, it says 400 to 440 megahertz. Oh, is it 440? Yeah. So this is really amateur. 400 to 440. So look how big this one. So the calibration, to calibrate it, you need to remove that paper sticker and use your I forgot what's it called, the plastic one to adjust. And then you need the calibration kit, and also there's some areas there where you can calibrate the receive. So that's number one. Does it say if it's module 1 or module 2? Doesn't really matter, I guess. Yeah. And then here's the other module. Yep. So this two will go to Queensland, to my dear friend Andrew. So that's about it. This one, you don't need to program this, because once you program the receiver, it will also follow, because this one can do 400 to 520 megahertz, 50 watts. Yon. Alright, so the next time I show you a video, this should already be programmed to amateur band and installed here and working. The next project will be, do I put a repeater controller? So we'll see. Alright, 73 VK1MV or DB1MV.